As one can imagine, this story starts like any other story following a group of kids, still unaware and unassuming of their roles chosen for them by a chastised society, one that's often quite too unforgiving to those still upholding the virtues of individuality, one that's very unaccommodating to those that dare to live, free and unbound by the many ails sugar-coated under the guise of progress, offering comfort in an uncomfortable world. A world that is willing to sell the idea of freedom until the very moment anyone dares to champion its beauty. Our story starts with unfettered rebellion, boisterous defiance, and in this case, a rap battle in an aging urban neighborhood, littered with the same socioeconomic problems plaguing most of the middle to lower class, dilapidating neighborhoods in North America by the mid-90s. But what a start it was. And of course, it started to the backdrop of some dope ass beats. This right here is Andrew. Andrew is the only person I've ever met that is simultaneously Central, South, and North American, while still a little bit of Asian, if you know what I mean. And this right here is Matt. And this is the Bonnie. He's only 14 years old right here. Me and a beautiful human we randomly met at a park one day. Yes, ended up his Guichen blood with this and some sort of freak accent has turned him into this man, which probably avoided him from becoming some altar boy for some horny priest. And this is the Bonnie Doon traffic circle. Me and a beautiful human we randomly met at a park one day ended up renting a townhouse with this beautiful beachfront view. Man, I miss those days. Oh, and that sexy guy right there is me. Still handsome, still love the gorillas, still got a boner. And this right here is my roommate, Matt. Still friends to this very day. He randomly appeared at the Idlewild Park one day where we all hung out with a bag full of joints, and well, the rest is history. Yes, unfortunately for me, I still laugh like that. And yes, with his undoubtable rap skills, I'm sure one day he will top the charts. And White Boy Eric. What can I say? Your typical white bread wasp Christian devout child that was nothing what his parents expected. Needless to say, he had some problems. Ah, and here's our very good friend Jordan, a true badass to the bone, through and through, to this very day. The pursuits of all young men, the attention of pretty girls, being liked by girls, or in this case, on a quest for a taste of that ever elusive pussy. Motherfucker smooth like Teflon. What happened? Putting the moves on our friend Kalen. Ah, little Kalen. We were lucky enough that most of the people we hung out with were people of good nature that knew how to have fun without diminishing that for anybody else. This would be David. David is still very inexperienced with mushrooms, as you will be able to tell by the look on his face throughout the night. And now, what would a retrospect view be without watching a couple of commercials? At least I picked a couple of good ones. Let's take a break right here.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Hey OJ, you sure enjoy that
Well,
Golden Pioneer
look
chicken?
who it
Oh
is.
yeah, I love it. As much as
You
I
know,
love
I'm
Pioneer's
willing
new
to bet
country
that he likes it
spicy
so much that
Golden
he'd kill
Pioneer
for it.
chicken has a crispy, crunchy taste. Sure, but country spicy is a whole new way to love chicken.
Well, at least you both agree on Pioneer's new buttermilk biscuits.
Who wouldn't? They're baked fresh in Pioneer's own ovens, fluffy to give you mouth-watering taste. Why, they're almost as good as my mama's. Your mama.
You know, on
Mama
second
never told
thought,
me about you.
that's enough commercials for now.
Now back to our show.
Well, that was weird. Now where were we? Oh yeah. And there's Laura Lee, another great person that we were lucky enough to hang out with. And this is our friend Shayla. She was awesome, very wise to us, and yeah, we never got to see the boobs. Well, not these guys anyway. Though in humorous fashion and presented in good fun here, we did in fact learn that this was, and we definitely stopped as we figured it was a prerequisite for rape. Yep, she definitely knew how to thwart the advances of a horny young man. Good on her.
Let's get naked, David. Keep your clothes on, please. No. Eric, keep your clothes on, please.
Shush! Show me what you would do if it was just me and you in the
Take your
room.
clothes off now. And the room with the girls
I
take
feel so
theirs
bad.
off.
Your turn, Shayla. Show me what you'd do if it was just me and you.
Let's take our clothes off and do it. And have some sex tonight.
Ooh-wee.
Have some sex tonight.
She caught me.
We're gonna have some sex tonight.
Can I see it?
We're gonna have some sex tonight.
Where's that sexiness?
Let me see the camera. Is it recording? Thank you.
Yes, folks, I myself am too surprised that he didn't take off like Will Smith and Jazzy Jeff. Wait, Jazzy Jeff maybe. This was just a portion of our group, our fun-loving bunch. In these days where our biggest worries came from being down to one beer or having to smoke roaches, we knew how to pass the time and make it count. These would be the people I would have some of the most memorable moments of my life with. And that accounts for both those that were good as well as the bad. Because that's what life is. A long, crazy roller coaster that has you white knuckling at one loop and wishing you were on another. Uncertain of what's ahead and at times, wondering how drunk and messed up the carnies that built this bitch truly were. And so we hang on tight and see what this bitch has got in store.
Don't be surprised when we come out smoke. It's like a rap. It's not even on. Come on, King, let's do it right. I'm rapping on the microphone.
Tom Green.
Young bucks bust, ducking handcuffs, throats get cut when dough rush.
What's up to the people in the camera? Fucking camera.
That's so.
I wanna be famous so everyone look at me. I wanna get lots of money.
Throw the police mad, girl up, you get backed up. You're passing the gun. He's not a shorty no more. He's living heartless.
Hey, we gotta have some hardcore chick
Claims to be the hardest in the
I haven't again. You don't know the phone number for my work. You haven't called either.
Jordan, your sister better get on my dick tonight.
Swap and spit, yo.
Ooh, what's going on this couch? Hey, I'm the only one supposed to be in the porn. Me and Shayla. What about you, huh? Are you up for that?
Oh yes.
She was not.
Damn! I've been hanging around with the wrong people.
And this will conclude the first part. I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I did living through it.
You drank all my beach juice.
I will leave off by saying that though, because you're watching this, you're more than likely old as balls. Please, still manage your efforts to enjoy every moment. Still see what's not just in front of you, but enable yourself to also enjoy and see what's all around. Life is just a series of moments. Do with them what you can for you to, when faced with the inevitable, be satisfied and content in you having truly felt every moment. You having met every connection worth meeting, making good use of every single one of those moments. All those moments. Those good, great, and tragic times progressively and undeniably fleeting from our grasp. As we continue our walk further down this unknown road, chances leading us right before our very eyes, I will bid you adieu, much love and respect, and keep your bumholes tight. This is Emperor Magic, last survivor of the Nostromo, signing off.